Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I'm just coming on to do a bit of a excuse me, a bit of a crafty catch-up type of video with a few bits and bobs. Where shall I start? Right, I'll start with acetate butterflies. I showed you 2 or 3 the other week that I'd done after receiving an ATC from the lovely Trudy that had got acetate butterfly wings on. I thought, oh, got to make some of those. Just a minute, let me get a sheet of white paper. So I'm just going to plop them all out here. Some more that I've made. Now, some are finished off and some aren't. As you can see, I've used purple. I use the stays on ink because it's quick drying and it stays on. I've done quite a few, but well, this is only a few of them. Another little pile somewhere. Not organised again, am I? No surprises there. And some of them are thicker than others. I believe it was this one. This is like a hard acetate. It's from some sort of packaging, which is great, but it was really hard to cut out, so I wouldn't use that again. This is flimsier. Again, most of these are from packaging. The one that I did show the other day, I believe, was from, God, my fingers and thumbs, was from an actual A4 sheet of acetate. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so these are, I've put, oh, these ones, yeah, this was just, it was just a plain sheet, a plain piece of acetate, and I've got some really cheap glitter glue, purple glitter glue that I've had for years before I discovered stickles and all the fancy stuff, and it's gone all really thick and gloopy now, but I thought I'm going to use some of that, and I literally just squeezed it on the acetate and rubbed it all around with my hand. I thought, oh, that'll do, that'll be all right. It's used a bit up, so that's what I've done on these. Did that first, and then I stamped on the, it's just playing about, trial and error really. Then I stamped on the acetate. This is going to be a long blooming video. It's this stamp set that I've used that I don't know what it's called, because I had it gifted to me several years ago, but they're lovely stamps. Lovely Geraldine sent me these. They're really lovely stamps. Excuse me. So they're those. That's just a flimsier one. Some of them, let me have a look. I did say the other day, I use, packaging and that for pallets and such like, so, and then I don't throw it out, so I have bits left like this. So that's what I do. That would be like that one probably. But others I have, there are some somewhere. Oh, I don't know where they are now. They're all mixed up. But I just went over. These are flimsy ones. And they might have had little bits of paint on. I really can't remember. My favourite saying, I've slept a lot since then. They may have already had bits of paint on, but I just went over them with some of the shimmer things, the shimmer pastes. But you can do what you like really. I mean, they're just so pretty, but these were ever so easy to cut out because they're just really the flimsy stuff. That's those. That I haven't put any glitter on those. It doesn't really matter, whether you stamp. Some of them I've stamped on the other side, some of them I've stamped on the painty side. And some of these will be the ones that I showed you the other day, but Yes, so I've done quite a few. But aren't they pretty? And I mean, I love those, the little Tim Holtz wings and that, but it isn't actually something that I would buy because, well, I can make them myself. But look at them, they're lovely. They're just so pretty. I tried with different coloured inks, but I do like the black ones, although the first purple ones, I'm not going to go through all of these, but you get the idea, don't you? So save your packaging, people. Depending what you want to use it for something like this that you got to fussy cut out, don't use the really stiff stuff, because it is hard to cut out, but I persevered and I did them. But I just love them. Look, all sorts of different colours. Aren't they just so pretty? Oh, really lovely. Right, so that is those. Oh my god, here we go. Just shove these on the floor for now. My day hasn't started off well. Oh, I've been up early. Woke up at... I don't know when you'll see this, so it's irrelevant really, but I woke up at 5:30. Mr. Doodle had already gone to work. I was like, oh my god, he's gone. He always comes into me, but I'm like, oh, bye, see you tonight. So I've been awake since 5:30, and I came downstairs at 6:30. Now I'm a bit partial to milky coffee, which I boil my milk in the microwave for 3 minutes, full cup, 3 minutes, perfect. Put it on. I thought, oh, I'll wash these food pots up because I was lazy last night and didn't wash the pots up. Wash these food pots up, and I'm there at the sink thinking, that milk's taking a long time. But I've put it on for longer, and I think I must have put it on for 6 minutes and it was all like boiled over in the bottom of the microwave. So the day hasn't started off too well, but let's hope it gets better. Right, shut up now. Next thing, you know this beautiful ATC that came the other day, the swap with the lovely Janet Kay, and she'd used these flowers, and I thought, oh, they look like dryer sheets, and I wondered whether because it's very, very delicate and they're beautiful, and the centres look like they've got, still don't know what it is. Janet has since told me that her and her friend make them, because I wasn't sure whether she'd bought them. I know she'd recently been buying flowers, or whether she'd made them, and she says, oh, her and her friend make them. But I asked her if they were dryer sheets, and she didn't say what they were, so I still don't know what it is, but it looks like our dryer sheets. But they're just beautiful. I'm going to have a go at one of these one day, white with the tips on. So there was those, so I thought, I've just got to have a go. Don't use our dryer very often, but I have been doing this week to get everything all dried, blah, blah, blah. So I got some dryer sheets, so I had to go and spray them. So I've sprayed these dryer sheets with these that I showed you the other day with the blind fabric. I'll leave the link to that if you haven't seen it. And so I've got some pretty paper, and I've just finished off the paper, sprayed some more on there. But the Marabou fashion sprays for fabric textiles. So I sprayed a load of those. Now I've only done one sheet. Thought I'll just try it. So as I said the other day, I'm procrastinating a lot this week. I'm really terrible. Supposed to be doing other stuff, but I'm really terrible. So I just thought, right, I want to do something. I'll just do one. So I've cut one out. I've used this little flower die and that one. I think they're ex-cut ones, something like that. I don't know. I don't keep the, oops, don't keep the packages. Oh, everything's going all over the place. So we have got, where's that paper gone? Oh God, it's on the floor. Oh, I don't like it. I want to go home now. So I've just done a bit. Oh, I've done a big one, a small one, and a smaller one, and I've glittered them because I just felt they weren't, although this is really nice, I don't know, they didn't look as nice as Janet's. So, and I've just put a brad in mine. I thought I can't be bothered to mess about with little bits in the centre, you know, now, but you know, I want to have a go at, I want to know what that is Janet's used in hers, but I've got tea, so I might put tea leaves in another day. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with those. There's just, I think there's 3 or 4 layers, and I just stuck a little brad in, pushed a little brad in. And then I got a little paintbrush and just dabbed little bits of paint on and used some of this glamour dust that I showed the other day in what I bought with some of the money that the lovely Catch sent across to my Buy Me a Coffee account. Thank you ever so much, Catch. Now it's got a little hole in the top, and I just dop. Whoa! It's very sparkly. So you don't need a lot of it. And I thought, oh, well, I've put a lot on now so they can all have a lot. And then because I'd only used like 3 on there, there was, oh, I think I'd doubled it over. Yeah, that was it. I think I'd doubled it over. Yeah, so I got 3 on. So then I got the scraps left. Well, you know what I'm like with scraps. I can't waste those. So I've made these. I just got them and like twisted them round and just made like little weirdy, scraggly rolled roses. I can't throw it away. I'm sorry, people. I just can't do it. Not when it's pretty like that, and you know, they'll look lovely snucked in somewhere. They will in 10 years time. Right, so that's that out of the way. Then remember this piece of card that I showed you when I'd been splattering? Oh, I think I've shown you those. Been splattering. Have I shown you? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Showed you there. I might just show you again in a minute, because I really, now I can't remember. I often think, oh, I'll show them, and then I forget, and then I think, have I shown them? I don't know. Anyway, I've done this one. It was when I was doing the February Jelly series, I think. Splattered black and white on it. And thought, I'm going to put some glamour dust on that. So that's what I've done. I just went over it with a thin coat of Mod Podge, sprinkled it all on, and then, what can I do with that? So to my left hand side here, I have all sorts of bits and bobs that I've got laying about. And I've got this, and pieces of card, all sorts of stuff. I thought, oh, I could make like a little card. I don't know whether I will then put it on a card. So I've been playing around with this, and I've got a little fairy girl lot that I'd coloured in. Don't know whether you can tell she's got colour on, and I use, for this one, I used the Letraset Flexi Marker. I got these free on a magazine many years ago. But if you've never coloured the dolls before, you know, just try with all your different markers. Some of these ones work, some of them don't seem to want to work, and it's the same with the pro markers. But sometimes they'll work and you have to sort of dab it about, and it's just trial and error, and if you don't like it, just wipe it off. Hand sanitizer usually gets it off, if you know, a baby wipe doesn't. So I've done that, cut the wings, put those on, give her some little glitter boots as well. And then I was like, what can I do? I want her on here, but she's not gone on yet, and I've got that, and I thought, oh, I could put her up on a pedestal like that. But then I found this piece, which was alcohol inks on holographic card, and I think what I'm going to do, I've just cut it down a bit, I think what I'm going to do is stick it like that, stick that one there. I'm in the mood for a bit of snark, and I'm going to take, on holiday, don't know whether I'll use them because I've got a whole blooming, said to Mr. Dude, I'm going to need the trailer to take on holiday. Why? Well, I want to take the craft room with me. I've got a great big bag and then like a satchel bag full of all different crafty stuff. And he just laughed. But I'm going to take these. I don't know whether I'll use them on holiday. The Tim Holtz Ideology Snarky. And I have used a lot of them. Well, not a lot. No, I haven't used a lot of them. I have used a few of them. But I don't use them enough because I really love a bit of snark. I think I'm good at snark. Snark. Sarcasm comes very easily to me. And then I thought, oh, right, well, it's all sparkly, so let's have even more sparkle. Let's put those flowers down there. It's all going to mingle in, but that'll look nice, won't it? I think it will anyway. And then the little words that I've chose are, people think I'm shy, but I really just have no interest in talking to idiots. That's what she's thinking. Yeah, people think I'm shy, but no, I've just no interest in talking to you. You're an idiot, love. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. But I won't do it now because I'm on 17 minutes. So I'll show you that in another video. That was my idea. I'll show you it when it's finished. People think I'm shy. Now, how had I got it? People think I'm shy. Was I going to do it like that, was it? Ooh, can't remember now. I think so. But people think I'm shy, but I really just have no interest in talking to idiots. Yeah. So we'll pretend that's done, shall we? And I might just keep it like that and stick it in one of my books, or I might turn it into a card. I don't know, but I think that's well cool, all mingled in together, lovely. And then going back to the wings, oh, I'm so bad. Right, I've got this book that I picked up. It was from a little, you've heard me talk about it before, probably a little place where we go to get fresh milk, and they have like a little free library, and well, it actually doesn't say whether it's a free library or not, but there's no, there's no box or anything, so I usually just take a load of books and take some away. So I just love that image. Haven't read the book yet, but it sounds quite interesting. And there was a little one there, so I thought, I'm bad. I know lots of people will be shouting at me, but I don't care. So I've cut the little girl out because I thought she's just got to have wings. So we've got some little wings there. So I'm going to give her wings. Isn't she beautiful? Is that the right way up? Are wings the right way up? Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, so another little girl with wings. Right, that's that. Oh my God, I'm going to be an hour now tidying everything up again. And the last thing I wanted to show you before you start booing me off again. I know you don't boo me off. You know the Tunisian crochet I started a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago actually. Well, I've been getting on ever so well with it. Can't remember which piece it was I showed you, and I can't show you it all because it's too long. But we've got that one. I'm doing panels. I'm making a big blanket. It's Tunisian crochet. I'll leave the link again to Coca Bella, who I first learnt from. Fantastic tutorials if you don't already know her and you're interested in crochet. She does left-handed and right-handed tutorials. Don't know whether she does left-handed in the Tunisian, but she's ever so good. Anyway, I made a big blanket in 2019, a couple of years ago anyway. I thought, oh, I'll have another go because I've had some yarn given me. So I'm doing panels, and these are 50 inches long, and then I will sew them all together, crochet them all together and do a border round because Tunisian, that's a new word. Tunisian crochet tends to roll a little bit. So what I did on my big blanket was, excuse me, did a border of just ordinary crochet. So we've got that one. I'm doing all sorts of colour combinations. I'm using 2 yarns together. It's going to be so hot. Not bothered, just all mix. And that panel, we've got that panel, and they're all approximately 8 or 9 inches across because I do 25 stitches. But the yarns are different thicknesses, so it all depends. It's that one. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3 panels there. 4. I've been working very well. I've only been doing a little bit here and there. This one's a little bit wider. Yeah, doing bits here and there, and then this is the one that I'm working on now. I've got a big bag full of yarn to take with me on holiday. That one's that's about 1/2 inch, a bit over 1 centimetre wider than that one, but that doesn't bother me in the slightest. Yes, so that's all good fun. And if you've not tried Tunisian crochet, you have these, I don't think I showed you this big hook before. You have these great big hooks. They're about, I don't know, 10 inches long, are they? Something like that. I got a pack of either 10 or 12 from eBay or somewhere, really dirt cheap. There was only £2 or £3. But yeah, if you've not tried it, it's just wonderful. I love it, especially if you've got a huge amount of yarn, scraps or anything that you want to get rid of. It's because it does eat a lot of yarn. The blanket I did before, some of it was leftover yarn, but I did buy quite a bit, and it did cost quite a bit to make. But this one, I've had all this yarn given me, so it's going to be so heavy. I mean, that's heavy already. It's going to be a real weighted blanket. So anyway, lovely people, I hope you're still awake. Have a lovely weekend, and next week, or today is Friday, I don't know when this probably won't be uploaded till tomorrow or the next day, but I'll try and do some videos next week, video clips when we're on holiday. If it's not tiddling down with rain every day. The forecast is looking very grim, but never mind, it'll be fun. Yes, it'll be fun to be by the seaside. Anyway, take care everyone. I think that's all I wanted to show you. Yeah, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.